What's going on YouTube? It's always my name is Kevin or Keps or whatever floats your boat, and welcome back to Black Ops 7. In this gameplay, I'm basically going to be showing you guys the callouts for 𝐦𝐨𝐽. It's one of the new maps the pros added into the map pool, and we're just going to go over the callouts. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Alrighty, here right off the bat, we're going to go with we're going to call this roundabouts or barrels. These are the only like two big barrels really. There's like a lot of barrels on the map, but these are like the only two big barrels on the map, so I just call this barrels because people like to play right here. Or you call it roundabout barrels. Okay, right here you call dark steps because right here is called dark, so you can say, yo, he's front dark steps, or you know what I'm saying, like dark steps, dark plat, basically around right here. Right here we're gonna call fire. It's like a fire car, basically car's on fire, and people like to play this heady sometimes or take cover behind it. So roundabout or barrels, fire, dark steps, dark's over there. Over here is gonna be called top plat. It's like a little platform right here, and plat steps is going to be back here. All right, I believe here is P3 if I remember correctly. I could be completely wrong, I apologize. There's gonna be P3 bridge, bottom bridge. All right, P3 side door. Okay, P3 window. This entire thing right here we're gonna call alley. This entire thing right here is gonna be called alley, and then down here is gonna be called bottom blue or blue. Call it blue because everything's blue in here. All right, blue. This is going to be bottom mid. This for the most part, this entire thing here is called bottom mid. Top mid, you can say top mid right here because people like to get above here for P1s right there, by the way. So right here we're going to call art steps or mural. Yo, he's sitting through mural or he's sitting through art, so you know, call that right there. All right, desk is going to be called right here because it's like a desk headies right here. All right, I believe here is P4. Let me think here. P1's right here, P2's over there, P3's over there. Yeah, P4 is over here. So P4 is gonna be right here. This entire thing right here is gonna be P4. Now there's a lot of rocks, I know. You could call this also P4 window or P1 window, I guess, if you'd like to make that a call. Or you call this tables right here, or table window. Again, just multiple things you can call it. It's very, you know, it's all situational. But back here we're gonna call mill because there's like a wheel right there, so we're gonna call it mill. So inside mill, front mill. All right, side mill, right here. Okay, and then right here rocks. To I guess make it more specific, we're gonna call this rock lantern because it's like a little it's not really a lantern, but it looks like one, so we call it rock lantern or lantern heady, I guess. So call that right there. And then over here we're gonna call beanbag right here because he's on the beanbag corner right there. This is a really good heady, by the way. So that's what we call that right here. Moving along, we're gonna call this shrine right here. All right, shrine. Yeah, he's pushing through your shrine. Right here is gonna be called short. All right, slant or slant because it's like kind of like slanted, so he's pushing through your slanted, or he's hitting side door, call that too. All right, moving along, here's gonna be called pickup because it's literally a pickup place right here. Okay, back over here is gonna be called park because it's like a park, like a little park with grass and shit. So back park, back pickup. All right, alley, or you again, it's very differential, you know. You call this alley, obviously it's not gonna get mistaken for that alley over there, so you call this alley, you call this side door path or whatever, or short. You know, he's hitting through your short or he's hitting through alley. So it's all different. It's all situational. All right, here it's called forklift because people like to play right here. So we're calling this forklift. We're calling this back P2, front P2 right over here, and then top P2 right over here, or top window. And here is P2, by the way. So side door, front, back P2, top P2, and then forklift. Moving along to P5, I believe this is P5. I'm gonna call this over here top van or van crates right here. Blue crate or roof crates is because it's called roof right here. Top roof crates because people like to play right here. All right, or fences. He's playing your fences. There's a fence right here. All right, you call it that. We call this blocks or cargo. So he's hitting like he's playing blocks, playing cargo. You can also say right here as well, this is going to be a box heady or truck heady right here. So don't get it mixed up between van and truck. That's just the way we made it that way. I don't know. That's the way the pros did it, and that's the way we're just gonna go with it. All right, moving along down over up here. This is called small. All right, small window or top small. Okay, moving over here, it's gonna be called pillars. Okay, it's not like a pillar, but it is like a pillar. We're gonna call it pillar. All right, P1's right here. Okay, we're gonna call this bar heady right over here. Don't get that mistaken with desk heady over there. And that is basically the callouts for 𝐦𝐨. It's a bit unconventional. I feel like it's a bit weird. I just need to get used to it, I think. But yeah, that's callouts for 𝐦𝐨. If you guys have been enjoying the vibes, have been enjoying the content, please leave a like and a sub. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you guys have not checked out our last video, it's going to be right above me right here. And that's basically all for today. I'll catch you guys in the next video where we'll be going over Plaza. And Fringe. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.